for Cash Flow Podcast.
It's rolling now.
Oh, hey, welcome to the studio for Cash Flow Podcast. I wanted to give you all a look around. We actually have 2 different stage sets in here, thanks to the wonderful team. But here is my cash flow setup. So I have my little iPad here that I usually use to just keep notes on and stay, just on topic usually. I ramble a little bit, so that happens. Then we have this lighting here, which I find fascinating, that a red light is what actually helps. There's also another little light up over here that you can see. So that's all of our lighting. In the background, I love my background stuff. So needless to say, I'm a Coca-Cola freak. So we have this wonderful Christmas present that I got from Wen, which I'm not going to open because sometimes water comes out of it after we haven't used it for a while. And then my little Coca-Cola lamp that I've had forever. So these are part of why I think my colors are red and black, because I really like the Coca-Cola colors and always have. And white, because of the panda, Then we have over here the desk where Wen does their work, editing and keeping me in shape. And sometimes we actually use that screen for additional lighting. So that's pretty cool. So that's set number 1. You can actually see we're in the basement, because there's the basement window up there. And behind you is what's making the big racket, because here's the cameras. Here's what I see is Francis behind these all the time, and that wonderfully noisy heater. That is our only downside. To put some walls up and insulate that. And then over there we have our TV, our big TV, in case we need it. Sometimes we'll do our team meetings down here, and we can project everything up there. Then we have our second set, which is our She Said set. And there's my seat. This is the show that I want to rename I'm Right, She's Wrong. You remember. So there's my seat, nice decorations, my half of the bookcase here with Pam stuff. More Coca-Cola at the top. Yay, Coca-Cola. My daughter went to Westminster Choir College. We have my beer steins because we know how I like beer, and I lived in Germany. The kind of books I read about spies and nonfiction stuff. A couple of my very favorite books are there. Lindsay in Paris. Lindsay as a baby, that's kind of Pam in a nutshell. And then Deb in a nutshell, her family, nice plant, peaceful Zen stuff. That I think is like a water feature thing. Her books, which are much more intellectual and thought-provoking, I think. Our She Shed sign from Wen, and then some candles and stuff like that. And then our lovely sign that we had designed, and Deb's couch. She gets the couch, I get the chair. A little more lighting. Over here is where the dogs hang out sometimes. We have their beds, because you all know they're always down here. And then this, I love this part, it's brand new, my dressing room. So, not really a dressing room until we get a thing up here, but it is definitely a makeup table. Put some extra clothes here, keep my makeup here, and then, because we're geeks, we have puzzles here in case we ever want to have a little fun and do some puzzles, coloring books, colors, and we even have modeling stuff up there, Lego stuff down here, most importantly. Bingo. And soon we'll have origami stuff here too. So that is your grand tour of our set. Give them one more tour around. Everybody have a great day, and we'll see you on set soon.